Happy Black History Month, day 13. It's another day, which means we're covering another figure. We're doing it every day, all 28 days of the month. And today we have the one and the only Hosea Williams. See, a lot of people don't know who Hosea Williams is. He was Martin Luther King's right-hand man, his soldier, and he was a big part of the civil rights movement. And if you don't know about him, don't worry, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. So Hosea Williams was born January 5th, 1926, and when he got older, he decided to enlist in the Army in an all-African-American unit, and he was actually one of the only survivors of a bombing. It was until one day when he decided to drink from a whites-only fountain, and white people saw this, and they decided to beat up Hosea extremely bad. Like, they beat him up to the point where they thought he was dead. They thought they left him for dead, and they called like a funeral director or hearse driver or whatever, and the guy got there and he was like, wait a second, this guy's he's still breathing, he still has a pulse. So he rushed him to the hospital, and Hosea was I think he became disabled, but this is what sparked his passion for being a civil rights activist. Basically, Hosea was actually the one to initiate the first march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. And the first time he did it, it didn't turn out right because they got heavily tear gassed and maced and beaten severely, and it wasn't a good first attempt. It was until the second time they did it where they really made a difference. They had over 600 people come in and march over the bridge in Selma, Alabama, and they really made a difference. This was actually what led to the Voting Rights Act of 1965, this exact march in Selma to Montgomery. When Hosea passed away in November 16th, 2000, he actually had a boulevard named after him, Hosea L. Williams Drive in Atlanta, which is where he was located right before he passed away. And that's the story of Hosea Williams, guys. This is him. This is his legacy. He was a big leader in the civil rights movement. And also, a little fun fact, this is Hosea's granddaughter, Portia Williams. She's on The Real Housewives. That's a TV show. So that's kind of cool to know, like, a civil rights figure has like children who are like not that old. I think she's like in her 30s. So it goes to show that this wasn't that long ago, like this march, this movement, you know. But everyone, let's give it up for Hosea, and let's give day 13 to him. Happy Black History Month!